Hey kids, it's your dad. Back translating the Tunic manual. Last time went heavy on lore. Gonna keep going down this rabbit hole. I really want to dig into what the heck this Librarian is. I don't know. Holy Cross seems like a very strange word or phrase. I want to uncover a little bit more about the Librarian and then maybe dig back into the siege engine and see what I can find. So I've got the page 36 of the manual here. I also want to pull this over. I've been kind of forgetting about these. It's like, oh, come back, Librarian. I've been forgetting about these as I've been translating, but all these bosses and areas have these little sort of subtitles that I want to translate, because again, I feel like this it's meant to tell the player something about that boss, but it's not. It doesn't seem to be. I mean, this is a whole ass sentence. At first I thought it was like, maybe this would help me translate, because like this is Guardhouse 1. It definitely doesn't say Guardhouse 1. And I knew, kind of looking at West Bell Tower and East Bell Tower, that like they don't say West Bell Tower and East Bell Tower, that like the one different word is neither of these are west or east. So I wanted to see if they give you a little more information about what it is that you're doing, and so we'll dig into the Librarian today and see what the heck is up with this guy. So I'm gonna start by doing his subtitle thing. It's always easier to do it above it, because I don't have the formatting box above everything. So the Librarian starts off with a good old the, and then, oh, that's right, this is a new symbol that I discovered last episode. A hard TH, hold on, yeah, the and then this is a thieving. Oh, thieving. S. What do we have here? S, that's a K. And then this is, I think that's A. Gal. Oh, that's something with an at the end. Scholar. Oh, scholar. Scholar. Who, I'm starting to recognize that H because it's weird. Who seeks the K R aw the crowd dance, the cross oh, cross, wait, is that cross, CROSS? Who seeks the cross? B, what is that? But does that's an N. Not. I'm getting a lot of in this one. It's an N. D. We've got a non-rhotic R in here. Under. Oh man, these are hard to parse out. I'm gonna have to draw. Hang on. It's this. This. Okay. And then this. Okay, that's a little more legible. Oh no. I've ruined it. Crud. You here? Up here. Okay. Come on, man. Okay, I need to do some parenting here. This is the librarian. Up. Where are you, sir? Where are you? Oh, there, librarian. There we go. Now it will stay. And you are like this. So that's understand. The thieving scholar who seeks the cross but does not understand. Is this guy looking for Jesus? That doesn't make any sense. What is the cross? What does understand mean? The thieving scholar who seeks the cross but does not understand. Maybe this will shed a little light on what the heck that means, because I do see Holy Cross here, so I'm guessing maybe cross should be capitalized. What is the Holy Cross? In the cathedral. Okay. Whoa, this is cool. That's an M. That's really cool stylized scripting right there. It's like serif Tunic font. I dig it. I dig it a lot. That's an M. Many. Okay. Let's get cracking. Many. Real big. That's an H. Hoov. That's a V. It's an H. What does that sound? Have. Oh my god. Many have. Sought the secrets of... Oh my god. I just... Oh man. And the thing is, I was even thinking the actual word secrets when I typed that out, but I was still typing phonetically. Oh my gosh. Secrets of this world. That is a D R. Many have sought the secrets of the world, this world. D R N Dran. Hold on. D R drawn. Oh my god. I need to fix this. Right? Where do I have it? Or do I not have this? That. Dran. No, this is wrong. Hold on. This is more like all, and not that, but more drawn. Okay. Yeah, because this is and. This is all. I wonder why I had that as that. I wonder if I had it confused with that. Okay. Where were we? Drawn by the cross. Cross P, right? Yep, P. Well, what is that? Per. This and that. Per. Pure? Across. K. No, that's not a K at all. Hold on. I went straight to cross because that's what I just translated, but that's not a K. That is a G. Grace. The grace. P. Her or pure? Drawn by the grace. I think that's pure. P. I don't really have a pure, like a U sound, do I? That's a bowl. This is the from treasure. Pure. Pure. I think it's probably pure. But I am going to leave maybe a little question mark after that, just in cases. But the grace pure seems like it's a thing, like G and P should be capitalized. So what is the grace pure? How does this relate to the Holy Cross? Let's find out. And other secret. Is that legends? Legends. I know this because at the end of last episode I translated the word legend. The librarian is a jerk face. Let me try that again. The librarian whose... Wait, that's an H. Huh. Ugh. Has... Hall... What? This is... Oh, yeah. Has... Learned... Okay. Much. I'm like, what could that be? The librarian has learned much. In no, I'm sure it's a C, but in that's in including I wanted to make that a T, like this arrow looking thing a T, but that's not a T, it's an L, and then include it's an U. Got it. The librarian has learned much, including P. It is just the bottom right. Oh, where do we go? Including pow, I'm guessing powerful. C, oh boy, this is fuzzy and confusing. That's not C. That is there, right? Oh, no. Soar. Powerful. Oh. So, I want to say sorcery, but I don't know that that's... Oh, this is hard to read. Thor... Wait, hold on. Thor... And this is this and these two. Oh, no. This and that. Sorcerer. That's probably sorcerer. Sorceries. Got it. Yeah, I felt some of those sorceries. He... New sentence. He... makes... Is that A? Yeah. Makes... He makes his home what's that? And then down to the right. Whoops. Do I have that? That's an H. Duh. I just... Hold on. His home. I'm gonna go with above. The sea clouds. That's where I found the key, was above the clouds. W-A-Y. Waiting. Waiting. It gets me every time for... Oh, waiting for what? That's an F again. But it's not an O. It's not 4. That's waiting for fool-ish. Whoops. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Why? Waiting for foolish. Or ruin seekers. I recognize that. To bring him more what is this again? It's not an H. P. Pay pages. What? Is he collecting pages of the manual? What? He was. He had them in glass containers, didn't he? Glass containers, which I used bombs to blow up, but I didn't have to. Apparently I could have used my sword, but I still think using my bombs was more fun, if a little wasteful. He's collecting pages and just waiting for me to bring him to him and die. Fascinating, because he was doing experiments with the magic stuff, the sludge or whatever that goes through the ley lines, that powers everything. I remember he had like jumper cables hooked up to those like pillars that you make go down to the ground that make the magic happen. He had like jumper cables running from those to things, like he was experimenting with the magic stuff. That's cool. And so he's learned much. I want to learn some powerful sorceries. I guess it didn't do him very much good in the end. Moving along. So here we are. Wait, this is an L, and that's it. All though. No, come back. Although he... Hold on, I just translated something like this, right? Nope. Although... Oh, powerful, right? It's the same word, powerful. Although powerful is TR. God, I want to say training, but that's not right. This is. I'm really bad with these vowels. Tragedy is his belief that the Holy Cross that's not AY. That's something close though. Reside. Holy Cross resides, so not that. Resides in the cathedral. He will never, wow. He will never visit. Oh, this is big. It's blue. What is that? Is that far? Yep. The far. What is this? That's an SH? Is that SH? No, that's not SH. That is... It is SH. The far. SH. Shore? And the far shore is a different color. Hold on, not background color. Text color. It's like blue. It didn't work. Text color. Blue? Maybe? Huh? Oh. There we go. What in the heck is the far shore? What is the Holy Cross? Oh my gosh. Alright, let's read this again. Many, I'm going to pretend like I'm reading it here, but I'm actually not. Many have sought the secrets of this world, drawn by the grace pure, and other secret legends. The Librarian has learned much, including powerful sorceries. He makes his home high above the clouds, waiting for foolish ruin seekers to bring him more pages. Although powerful, his tragedy is his belief that the Holy Cross resides in the cathedral. He'll never visit the far shore. Interesting. What? Oh, I gotta figure out what the heck that means. So, I don't know what the cathedral is. Also, I also don't know what a cathedral is. Oh, I gotta fix some of these typos. Hang on. Cathedral. Wow, that was something special. I made one. Oh my god. Legends. Sorry, I noticed another typo as I was typing, or as I was reading it. Seekers to bring in more pages. Holy Cross resides in the cathedral. I think it was early. By the Grace Pure and other secret legends. Librarian has learned much, including powerful sorceries. He makes his home. It's crazy. I saw it as I was reading, and now I can't see it. It's so funny how sometimes it's like if you write it, you can't see the mistake. I learned this when I was learning how to code. We would always code in pairs because you can spot someone else's mistakes instantly when you're coding or when you're writing, but it's so hard to see your own mistakes because your eyes know what you meant. It's this weird connection that you have to, like, I know what I meant to write, and so that's what I'm going to read, but I guarantee you, as I'm staring at this, every person who's watching this is like, it's that word, dummy. How do you not see it? Okay. Including, but I'm gonna be stubborn and waiting for foolish ruin seekers to bring him more pages. Although powerful, his tragedy is his belief. There it is. It was belief. That's not how you spell belief. Now I can't spell belief. Oh my god, it's this weird satiatic. Oh, what is it? Semantic satiation. I don't know what word I just tried to say, but semantic satiation. I am like 97% sure that's how you spell belief. Okay, cool. I want to go to the far shore. I don't know what that is, but I want to go there now because he didn't go there. And I want to know what the heck the Holy Cross is. I don't need to go to the cathedral, I guess, but it is the Holy Cross. I'm going to bring this back home to 36. Where does 36 go? It goes below 26. Sweet. But, like, here. I need to invoke a relic from beyond this plane. Is the plane the far shore? Is this the far shore? Does that... Do I see that anywhere? Is that the spirit world that I go to? Is there something that talks about the spirit world? I feel like there was. Oh, there was a map. Where's the map? Oh man, where is the map? Please tell me I didn't skip. Oh, here we go. Far shore. The far shore. Hold on, I gotta. The far shore. This goes over page 41. Yeah. So what the hell is the far shore? I mean, I know what it is. It's this spirit land, the spirit world that I go to teleport and to see our fox lady. What does this all say? Okay, I want to see what's up with the far shore. Okay, I can also go put the librarian back where he belongs, which is... Okay. Nice. So... This is TH the oh. Have I seen that symbol before? I think I have. It's the opposite of like treasure. I don't think I've actually seen this symbol before. Fascinating. So I'm gonna draw this real quick. It's this. Got this. And this. That looks terrible. This. And this. And then Great. That's new. Again, it's like the opposite. It's this upside down. Cool. That's cool. I'm learning something new. So there's going to be a blank space here. Then this is a. This is awkward. And, oh, wait, is it just SH? That is SH. That's not new at all. It just looked weird because it's shrunken. My bad. Shadow. Ooh. Oubliette. This isn't making sense yet. The shadow. Oh, this is dope. Is that how you spell oubliette? Oubliette being the coolest word in any language, which I believe is French, for a prison. So it's the shadow prison. And then if I zoom in here, are these characters? T, E, T. It totally is. Oh my god. Can I rotate this? Oh, yes, I can. Beautiful. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna translate the hell out of this. And so this is I think that's K E. Hold on. I don't know if this is the right. Hold on, stop it. Yes. Okay, that's a T. We know that's a T. We feel good about that being a T. And we don't need to rotate the T, we need to rotate everything else. Okay. T. Let's do this. This is like rotate. Rotate. K. E. Key. No. No. Rotate that. Okay. Okay, shift can make me rotate it. Okay. Got the key. Stop rotating the words. I think that's a Y. Right? Yep. Yep, that's a Y. Interesting. N. New. New, I think, goes here. That's an M. Yo, this is so cool. Hold on. That's not new. That's N. Is it? No. Because that's this whole thing. And oh, no. Cool, man. M. More. Or wait, no, that's not more. That's. What is that? Is that something I don't have yet? Oh, mirror. Mirror? Interesting. Oh, so that's not even T. Hold on. I gotta kind of do this again. So that is M, mirror. Okay. Guessing mirror. Either mirror or mirror. It shouldn't be the second one, but I'm not going to rule it out. And then this actually isn't just the letter T. It's T. Boy, toy. Now, let's rotate this whole thing back and see if we can make any sense of this. Oh, wait. E. Is that actually Y? Just plain Y by itself? Nope. Is it? Or is that a Z? Is. Oh, man. Oh, I get it. It is mere. A key is no mere toy. What does that mean? That's dope as hell. Not gonna lie. Hold on, let's make this. There we go. Click that into place again. The far shore of the Shadow Oubliette, a key is no mere toy. Neat. Okay. Ooh, the sword. What's the sword say? It says sword. Sword of the Or Lao. Oh no. Sword of the Lao. What? Nope. I don't get it. Sword of the Heir. Sword of the Heir. No kidding. Sword of the Heir? I think I like that. That's a cool name for a sword. I want it now. Alright, what is this? This was, I thought... So that's the Eastern Vault. Been there. Town Ruins. Been there. Yikes. Quarry. Been there. West Garden. Been there. Ruined Atoll. Been there. I thought this was the library, right? S-T-O... Stulin. That's not right. S-T... Stolen, not Stulin. Stolen... D... That's a V... Device. Stolen device. And then a candle? Okay. I mean, it makes sense. He is a thief. So he stole this. That's why the ley line tubes are ripped out. And why it had to be hooked up via jumper cables. Okay, and this is where I started, I think. Scene... Nope. Ruin. Okay, let's... Ruin... Ooh, are you gonna tell me what this is of? This is of? Ruin... Huh. Seekers... I can't... Is it E or I? That's like an R-I-V... Arrival. Ruin Seeker's Arrival. Okay. Interesting. So, the only thing in here, and what does this little arrow mean right here? Is there somewhere I can go that I can't see? Hold on. These are not actual pathways, these are just pointing. Why is this arrow pointing off to the left here? Like, this is how we get to the Sword of the Air. Again, dope name for a sword. Key is no mere toy. Wonder what that means. Should I not be opening... Should I not be using these keys? That seems backwards. It's like the whole point of the game. But am I screwing things up? Am I continuing this whole cycle by completing the quest that I'm completing? That seems uncool on my part. Is there anything else that seems like cool lore that I have access to? I kind of want to know what the quarry is. The monastery and the rooted ziggurat. I'm going to the quarry next, I think. So maybe I'll do that next time. The cathedral. This is where... This is where the librarian thinks the Holy Cross is. But in fact, the Holy Cross is somehow in the far shore. But all I see in the far shore is the Shadow Oubliette, the locks, and Sword of the Air is the only thing that maybe fits the description of a relic from beyond this plane. So is that the actual hero's blade? Is a Sword of Air the hero's blade? And what I'm using actually is a forgery? How do I get it? Oh, I never translated any of this stuff. Oh, Holy Cross. What does that mean? Hang on. Holy Cross. Holy Cross is more than a... More than a what? Mere... item. What? What does that mean? What is the Holy Cross? Oh man. This keeps coming up. Oh, this is not page 41 though. Hold on. This should be page 17. Is it in this group? It is. Under page 17. Actually, I don't really need whatever group that is. Okay, I think that went away. Interesting. Holy Cross is more than a mere item. What's the Holy Cross? And is more than a mere item. There's something to the Holy Cross. I want to know. I'm gonna just finish off this page because it said Holy Cross, and I want to know everything there is to know about this page. But I've got to move this page down. Hang on. Let's just really quickly. This is going to be real quick. Hope. I don't care about the magic poster stuff. I care about the magic items. Every time I laugh like that, it's because I already had some in my head, and but it was like SUM, which didn't make sense. Some items use the the pure? No. Is that right? P. Alright, I'm just gonna look at where I where did I decipher pure? Yep, pure. Cool. Some items use the pure. We're gonna capitalize that. Pure of your soul? Huh? Magic points refill B. Wait. No, that's not right. That's not a B. Hang on. When you rest, but there is a finite number. That's not right. Hold on. Is it? It is right. Number of souls in the world. What? Some items use the pure of your soul. Magic points refill when you rest, but there's a finite number of souls in the world. Am I translating pure correctly? I know this is like the third time I've done it, but that's a P. That's an O. E. It's power. It's power. So hold on, let me go back and fix something from not here. It was the librarian page. Where is he? The grace. So then that's not pure, that's power. And that is probably not grace, but great. Grace pure sounded pretty dope though for drawn by the great power. Okay, so somebody wants the great power. Let's make this that same weird blue. Okay. So great power is the thing, not the grace pure. Again, that would be a dope name for a great power, but oops. I wanted that to be grace. I don't know why. See, we're already learning and correcting. But some items use the power of your soul. Magic points refill when you rest, but there is a finite number of souls in the world. That's souls in the world. What is this? This looks like shoes. Choose? Oh, CH. Choose. Do I have that? No. That is CH, but that doesn't look right. Because that looks like SH, right? This is very fuzzy, but shoes. I need to find a way to zoom in. I think I actually discovered I can zoom into pages a little bit because I can't read that at all. But it's interesting to say magic points refill when you rest, but there's a finite number of souls in the world. That's of souls in the world. I don't know why I capitalized mere. I'm capitalizing random stuff in here that doesn't need to be capitalized. That's fine. Okay, so things to ponder on for next time, and I don't know that I actually have more help here, but the Holy Cross is something. That's the second time I've seen it written out like that, and that is usually something, when it's in English in all caps, it is something core to the game, like checkpoints, or there was a status, I think, somewhere. Rudling is an enemy of the game, magic potion. So Holy Cross is something. Magic point, yeah, the cathedral. So that's something important, and it's more than a mere item, apparently. And my boy, the librarian, I think, was looking for it in the cathedral, thinking that it resides in the cathedral, but it's actually has more to do with the far shore. And the great power is something. Huh. So there's the Holy Cross, the Great Power, and the Far Shore are somehow things that are related, that are important and related. And then this is curious to me. Items using the power of your soul makes sense, right? But why does it matter that there's a finite number of souls in the world? Am I somehow refilling my magic points by absorbing souls? Which would make me not the best guy if I'm absorbing people's souls. What does that mean? Is this... I gotta... There is a finite number of souls in the world. What does that mean? I gotta jump in the game. That'll be my next thing. I will go play this game some more and try and figure out what the hell this says. Can't even a drop of MP is enough. That looks like shoes, which doesn't make sense. Shoes. It's gonna be choose. Left. Yeah, I don't know. And what is this right here? Is that the Holy Cross? Probably not. That's definitely not the Holy Cross. I thought this was like a magic dagger at some point, but it actually looks like a pendant. And it looks like it's been broken off. And I think in the game it looks like there's letters on it. Like these symbols. Okay. Anyway, these, you know, I was hoping this would uncover, like, give me some more information, and it certainly has. I think it's created more questions than it's answered, which is actually, from my perspective, a really good thing. I think this is a good thing to do. Like, I'm glad that I'm doing this, and I want to keep doing it, but I do want to get a better screenshot of this, and I want to find more damn pages. If the librarian was collecting pages, again, it's got to be these same pages, right? Why was he collecting them? Because he wanted answers. And maybe I'm a little more like the librarian than I want to admit, given that I've spent a lot of time looking at pages. But, man, this has been a fun trip. I'm not going to say this is, like, better than playing the game, but I've gotten more excited doing, like, this process than at any point in the game. Man, this is cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's getting pretty late on my end, so I'm going to head to bed, and tomorrow I'm going to crack my knuckles and get back into this thing and take some screenshots and find some more pages. Alright, see you guys later. Love you. Bye.